Welcome to Thomas Farms. This is our weekly update. The green beans we planted in April have pretty well dried up and quit bearing. And this week we pulled some of the dried up pods to save seed for next year. This is a second planting of okra, and it needed to be thinned, so we did that. We plowed and weeded, and because of how dry it has been, we also added drip tape so we could water. We also made a second planting of corn. This is a sweet corn, a bicolor corn called Jackpot. So we plowed, and then we side dressed with ammonia, and then using a push plow we also hilled up the dirt around the corn. And again, because of the dry weather, we also added drip tape so that we could water. We plowed up an unused portion of our garden plot for planting peas. We plant a southern pea, a large brown Crowder pea called Colossus that we save seed from each year. While we were plowing, we actually hit a snag. We had a rock that lodged in the tines and locked up our tiller, and we had to use a crowbar and a sledgehammer to get it out. When we finished plowing, we placed stakes and pulled a string the length of the garden, and then laid off a furrow for planting the peas using our seed planter. At this point, we planted 2 rows of peas, and then again, because of the dry weather, to help with germination, we laid drip tape and watered both rows to add moisture to help improve germination rates. By the morning of the 3rd day, we already had peas beginning to germinate. We also made a second planting of green beans. This is a white half runner called Volunteer, and they were beginning to put on runners, so we had to get our trellis system put up for them to run on. We were a little late in getting our cucumbers planted, but they are growing and healthy and full of blooms. The bees are pollinating. We're right at the beginning of harvesting our cucumber crop, and most of those will be turned into pickles. We'll have a video later showing how we do that. Our last update is about our gourd plant. We didn't intentionally plant this. It came up voluntarily from some seeds where we cleaned out a gourd last year for the marten pole. And you can see that there are gourds growing, and we will use those to replace some of the gourds on the marten pole that you see out in the field there. If you'd like to keep up with what's going on the farm and for tips on gardening and food preservation, please click the subscribe button and join our channel, and we will see you back next week for another update.